Welcome to Order of Operations with Integers. Okay, so before we start, I want to go over a rule that you've probably went over before. So, there's a rule called bed mass. Bed mass. So, bed mass stands for brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay, I know that's kind of messy, but yeah. So what that means is if we're solving a question, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look if it has any brackets. Okay? If it has brackets, then that's the first thing we're going to solve. Then we look if it has any exponents. A bracket is like if you have 1 plus 1. This is your bracket. The thing that's going around the 1 plus 1. That's a bracket. So, if we have an exponent, for example, 2 to the 2, this 2 is called an exponent. Okay. I should probably explain that. So an exponent, for example, 4 to the 3 is just 4 times 4 times 4, which is 16 times 4, which is 64. Okay, so it's the number of times that you're multiplying a number by itself. Okay, then you're going to look for division, which you probably know what division looks like, and multiplication, addition, subtraction. So the rule about division and multiplication and addition and subtraction is, so say you have 1 plus 3 times 4 divided by 5. I'm not going to solve this question, but I'll tell you what you're supposed to do first. First, you're looking if there's any brackets. There aren't any brackets, so no brackets. There's no exponents. No exponents. So, and then you're going to look for if there's any division or multiplication. What you're going to do is you're not going to solve this division first. You're going to go from left to right. So, first you're going to solve this multiplication, then you're going to solve this division. Okay? If we had, for example, minus 1, you're not going to solve this addition. Okay, you are going to solve this addition first in this case, but you're not always going to do addition first. So say we had negative 2 minus 3 plus 5. First, you're going to do this subtraction because the subtraction comes before the addition in this question. I think it'll be better illustrated in an example. So I'll show you some examples. Okay. Okay. Well, before we go on to these examples, I want to show you a question that I'm going to be making up right now. So, 3 times 1 minus 3 plus 5. Okay, so first we're going to solve this multiplication, which is 3 minus 3 plus 5. Then you're going to do the additions and subtractions left to right. So I'm going to solve this, which is 0 plus 5, which is just 5. Okay, that was the example I wanted to show you. So now let's go to this question. Negative 5 plus 2 times 12. First, let me just write out bed mass, just so you can remember. Bed mass, and then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, whatever comes first. So, 2 times 12 is 24. Don't forget the rest of the terms in the question, negative 5 plus 24. And take a look. This is not minus 5. This is negative 5, which are two different things. They're different enough so that we don't have to solve this. This is already solved. So negative 5 plus 24, if you remember from when we were adding and subtracting integers, this would become, oops, give me a sec. This would become 19. Okay. So 3 times negative 2 plus 12 divided by 4. we're not doing this division first, even though BEDMAS, division comes before multiplication, but we're solving from left to right. Okay, so 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 plus 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4. Then you're going to do this division. Negative 6 plus 3, because 12 divided by 4 is 3. Then you're going to add these two together, which becomes negative 3. Okay. So, BEDMAS. I actually like to write it this way better. I actually find this way is more clear, because with this slash here, it shows that either of these, whatever comes first, is what you're going to do first in the question. So if you have a division first or a multiplication first, that's the thing you're going to solve. There's no particular order between division and multiplication, or addition and subtraction. Okay, so 3 times negative 2 plus 1 minus 6. First we're going to do the bracket, so that's 3 times negative 1 minus 6, because negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. And then you're gonna do this multiplication. So 3 negative 1 minus 6 is the same as 3 times negative 1 minus 6. Okay, so you're going to do this multiplication, which is negative 3 and then minus 6. Negative 3 minus 6, if you remember from our adding and subtracting integers, becomes negative 9. Okay, and last question. So, BEDMAS. Okay. So, first we're going to solve this bracket. I don't have any exponent questions, I just noticed. Okay, I'm going to put an exponent here. Even though the question doesn't say so, we're going to have an exponent. So, first, let's solve the bracket. 3 squared times 10, because negative 2 plus 12 is 10, divided by 6. Then you're going to do this exponent over here. You're going to do this exponent over here, which is 3 times 3 times 10 divided by 6, which equals 9 times 10 divided by 6, which equals 90 divided by 6. 90 divided by 6. 90 divided by 6. You should remember short division, but if you don't, I'll quickly go over it. So first you're going to see how many times it fits into here. Fits in 1, and there's 3 left over. Bring down this 0, 30. 6 goes into 30 5 times, right? Oh, I shouldn't write 5 there. 6 goes into 30 5 times, so I write 5 up here. Minus 30 equals 0. There's 0 remainder, so 6 goes into 90 15 times exactly. So then the answer is 15. Okay. And that's order of operations with integers.